Hey guys, what's up? I'm Cygnus501, and today I'll be playing through, replaying through Creepypasta Land to SCP Force. Um, I wasn't very proud about playing through the game originally. I feel like I didn't describe a lot of the events properly. I also missed an item, and I can't exactly go about calling a video a 100% playthrough if I'm missing stuff. Now, can I? So to recap, a few months ago, I wanted to play the fan-made iteration. I went about it with low expectations because, I mean, most creepypasta games, yet alone RPG Maker games, aren't very well done. I gotta say, I was impressed. The scope of how the creator went about trying to depict the world. But it kind of falls apart. I was kind of disappointed by the later segments of the game that are just so buggy, heavily relied on trial and error, and not in the Metroid Prime 2 kind of way that's actually fun. It's more along the lines of take a single step and die, and jot it down on a notepad so you don't do that again, stupid downy. I gotta say, I am very inspired by the way Lucas Boato went about world building and atmosphere, because Creepypasta Land, the whole series of Creepypasta Land, even his, like, hidden stuff, it's beautifully integrated into the game. You won't be seeing me cheat. Now, however, I have edited some files, like this upcoming Beatles cover Glass Onion, which I replaced with Persona Smile, because, hey, YouTube, yeah, I really like copyright claims and copyright strikes, too. You'll be seeing minor edits here and there, including an edit that I did to the finale of the game that I intend for the stream. I'll be showing off hidden characters, hidden items. Man. Yeah, going back to classic games, we're 5 years into the future. I'm still playing these old games and loving them, okay? Creepypasta Land, it kind of dates itself with its Pokemon Omega Ruby reference, while today we have Sword and Shield, new games like Half-Life Alyx, Doom Eternal, Black Mesa Zen, No More Heroes 3, Master Chief Collection, Halo CE. They're all coming out, alright? But that also does bring up the desire that, oh my god, Omega Ruby. I really miss the Dex Nav. let's subtract content and make people pay for what they came here for. Sorry, irrelevant, I know. So here's one of the first secrets. A little secret back room. Gonna go all the way down here, which is apparently underneath the city. We're gonna get a holy cross. Oh boy, oh boy. This item is very useful. You know, I'm not really the biggest fan of this whole ideal that a lot of Creepypasta Land games go with, where essentially what the creator does is they say, it is spooky, and it is then inherently creepypasta. I will make creepypasta out of spooky. Oh my god. The SCP Foundation angle I love, because I really like the atmosphere of the Foundation. I love all the four main knight characters here, even though like only one of them is really gone further in depth, and poor Aaron right here doesn't even get any development. I want more character development of Aaron, god damn it. It's like Randy from Jeff the Killer. Come on, mate. Imagine having like Randy from the Jeff the Killer creepypasta, except he's like Akichi Mishima, right? So he has like a rivalry with the protagonist, but he's not like a total asshole stereotype like Hollywood bully. He's like really cool to be around, him and his gang. I don't know, I like to explore a lot of weird shit. So essentially the game takes place, Creepypasta Land 2 takes place a year after the first game, where demons start showing up, demon lords start showing up, and demons around the city, around the world, are starting to go berserk. And two SCPs have also broken out of their cells. Oh my god, cells. One of them I can understand. Okay. 173, people really love. People love SCP-173. Alright? People like looking at that weird brown stain on that concrete rebar's ass and say, that's a nice ass. That's the ass of SCP. But here we have SCP-087, a fucking staircase that escaped from its prison cell. How dare this damn staircase escape from its prison cell? Be gone, thought. Yeah, I know, it's... they kind of neglected to mention that this is SCP-0871. I'm not even an SCP expert, but I know... Oh, sorry. I know that is what lives inside of the damn staircase. Come on, mate. I mean, we even got Bubble Bobble. So there's a YouTuber room over here. Lucas really loves doing this. Like, he likes putting YouTubers in his game with, like, kind of silly dialogue just so they can play his game. I'm not dissing on you, Lucas. I love you, mate. I love your games. I love Creepypasta Land. I'm not kidding. Creepypasta Land is done so goddamn well. Okay? Like, the series so far, I want you to think of the development cycle. Whenever you are developing a game, I want you to think of yourself as the captain of a ship. Everything is in your hands. Everything from the status elements, the music, the world development, everything. And if one thing fails, the whole ship sinks. And this is the problem with a lot of creepypasta or like RPG Maker game developers in general. They rush a lot of development. And you cannot blow through a game. Because you'll get shit like Sonic.exe Unzipped, where like models are clipping through like the top of their head as they walk around. Event planning isn't like it's poorly planned. There's a shit ton of copy-pasted template maps stolen from other games, which ironically even SCP SCP Force fan-made continuation did. And it's sad seeing that. Because it feels like they just threw up their arms and said, fuck it, well, let's just recycle this map that was ironically from Creepypasta Universe, one of the most fucking weirdest games I have ever played. I played through that entire game, and I cannot tell you what the hell Creepypasta Universe is even about. Alright, so take a look at this beautiful 173 chase. Oh my god. I'm sorry guys if I skipped through dialogue. I beat myself up over the little things in life. Like minor dialogue that I accidentally skip over. I'm also sorry if the footage looks kind of cramped or stretched. One of the problems with trying to record Creepypasta Land is that the window is a square, and it takes up the very center of the screen. So the only way to get it full screen is to stretch it. Might not look very good. Oh, yeah? Yeah, Alright. Jane the Killer? Fucking Jane the Killer. Sexiest creepypasta waifu, alright? Okay. Jane is the best waifu. Why is that? It doesn't matter if her fucking face looks like a ghoul's from Fallout, alright? It doesn't matter if it's scarred or burned. It's what is on the inside that counts, alright, mate? And the inside wants fucking Jeff the Killer dead. The shittiest creepypasta character. The shittiest creepypasta character by the anti-existence of Jeff the Killer. Alright, so that's this is another secret coming up. We got secrets in me bridges. We had to circle around a tree 3 times. I think that was actually shown in the SCP Force trailer. Shut up your mouth. Okay. Got it. Alright, got it. Yeah, going around that tree will spawn a portal, which you can see over there. Man. A lot of this stuff, I think it's cool that they put up a lot. God, why the hell do I say they? Lucas put up a lot of secret stuff. Alright. But it really messes up YouTubers like Pikasprey whenever they try to play this game, right? And around every corner they're getting fucked because all the awesome, like, implementations in the game are secret. Like what I'm just about to do. Talking with Ben's older brother from Lost Scenes. So we're gonna go over here. Alright, alright guys. I'm gonna throw out an epilepsy warning. Because the screen does like to flicker in this part of the game. There's a lot of weird shit going on here. Okay, there we go. It's all over, mate. It's all over. We get Lucas Boato's wisdom. A fake game over. And Big Boy Ben. I mean, suffice to say, I don't blame Lucas Boato for getting tired of trying to build up Creepypasta Land 2, okay? Because I myself have tried to implement, like, build up my own creepypasta-based game. Which, like, tries to subvert a lot of stuff, like what I mentioned before, with, like, Randy being a cool dude who's, like, best friends with the main group. He's not a total Hollywood bully. But building up the world isn't the only problem, okay? You have to physically build up every attack, every status ailment. Every single character model, character sprite, every single... even the music. Like, every single implementation of music, of sprites, you have to do it all. And it can get tiring. Before I get myself lost in thought again, what we did back there will grant us LB's Star and LB's Fade. Star will spawn, essentially, Nega Ulbeed. Or Nega Blue D, who, throughout the majority of the game, he will only have 1 point on all of his stats. and they go up in increments of 100, I believe, or 10. So essentially he's a meatbag, an extra hit for the party. So what I was saying earlier, I don't blame Lucas Boato. I'm not saying that he just outright abandoned Creepypasta. He outright abandoned Creepypasta Land. No, because then he made MV Edition, which was like a remake of the first game, and it was so fucking good. I loved it. I loved how he built off of the world. And he actually built up the world more than the fan-made continuation. That blows my mind. It was so fun. And Lucas Boato, he still retains presence on the internet with his DeviantArt stuff, which he makes shit better than me. Like, you know, me and my fascination with, like, characters from all sorts of media that, like, they don't get the kind of acclaim, or they don't get physical character models. I love Lucas's art. It's actually really good. I don't blame Lucas for just kind of like dropping off the radar on his account, by the way. Finding Jeff's coat here miles away in a completely different city while he's battling someone else. So, before I go on, I also want to introduce everyone to another secret that I wanted to kind of get all my equipment up before I fight him. Here is a location where you can fight a grindable enemy. Big boy Klaus can help build up your party. Before you even have to fight the dreaded Freddy Fazbear. And this is also what I was saying back there, where I wish Lucas would have hinted more at the secrets throughout the game. Oh, there we go. Cool. Ubeed's about to live. Surprise, surprise. Real shocker there. But it would have dramatically helped players out if they were to be hinted at, like, all these secrets throughout the game. Freddy Fazbear is notorious in this game. Freddy Benson can just absolutely spam multiple status ailments with attacks that target like multiple characters. He's very infamous, that furry bastard and his trap friends. Also, you'll find that throughout the game, I think think it's past level 11. All party members... Oh wait, no. I shouldn't say all party members, because Ulbeed and later the next character, Ben, they will never learn magic or abilities. And same goes for like a bunch of hidden characters called shadows, who are just meant to be like overpowered demons. Yeah, none of them can use abilities. But a lot of skills past level 11 are not translated at all. And I took to the Wikipedia, and yes, there is a Wikipedia for this game. I've tried to build it up, but I know there are a lot of people that are... They like to post their cringy... their cringy fan fictions. And I'm not joking. There are plenty of people, these people that enjoy creepypastas, and they will defend it regardless of its quality. These people are real. It's not an exaggeration. These people... I'm gonna use some really bad words, okay? Cringy and edgy is what I can describe them. I once knew a kid who threatened to stab someone because they said that Jeff the Killer was crap. These people are real. And that was during my senior year of high school. That was like 4 years ago, okay? While I was making shitty Team Fortress 2 pyrocynical-esque videos, where I thought the more random the video was, the more funnier it is. That's the kind of shit that I went to school with. I'm not exactly a creepypasta expert. If anyone can't already obviously tell. What I wanted to do was copy a lot of the styles from Lucas Boato's work on Creepypasta Land and kind of make a subversive take on humanizing a lot of the creepypasta characters in the game that I was trying to build up. But I barely even got around to developing the game. And I already felt like the pressure of having like all of this stuff weighing on your shoulders. It's big. It's pretty intimidating. It's pretty tiresome. Alright. So I would say maybe level 7 would be optimal for fighting Freddy. I'm simply gonna get to level 11 just to show off. Just kind of show off a lot of the mistranslated or untranslated stuff. Because you start to get untranslated stuff in bulk. I think actually like level 8 is when you get a spell that lowers an enemy's defense. And it's just totally untranslated. Yeah, I'm gonna try and get around to a lot of these Creepypasta Land games. Hang on. Did I just Oh, yeah, there it is. I have all these moves translated on the Wikipedia, and there are a lot of copy moves, a lot of moves for characters, like multiple moves for singular characters that are all just copies of one another, which is silly. But I do want to get around to playing a lot of these creepypasta games on my channel. It's just the fact that whenever I get around to playing a lot of these games, I feel like I beat myself up over everything I do. I want to make my playthroughs as quick, as explanatory, and as collective as it can be. And like running into corners and elongated streams. That's not what I want to show. There's no such thing as the perfect video. That's pretty much what I've learned on YouTube. And I still say that my best video is Spooky's House of Jump Scares. And that was practically like speedrunner tier. And that took me tons of tries. And I still ended up messing it up by just losing train of thought a bunch. And leaving like massive gaps of no dialogue in it. That's what I don't want to do. And that's what I beat myself up over. Shit like nyctophobia and me calling a gas can an oil can. Shit like that haunts me, okay? It's in my nightmares. But I genuinely love the audience that sticks around for whatever I do. Like the two people that sit around and watch my channel. I love you to death. You are why I keep coming back to making quick playthroughs. I don't want to waste anybody's time. I want to get straight to the goddamn meat of the game. I know a lot of this isn't even going to be heard because it's probably going to be skipped because of me grinding. Alright, this'll suffice. Yeah, I'm gonna keep this trend where I don't save as I play through games. I don't know how long that'll stick. Tiki, please. God damn it. There we go. Yeah, I don't want to, like, go through the game and save the mad lad that I am. It's like one of those challenges that I put up for myself. Lord knows why. I'm just lucky that I'm playing through games that are super short. I would like to play Alice Mayer sometime. That sounds like it would be awesome. Yeah, short and simple. So just gonna go through this exploding bookcase like it's a fucking Michael Bay movie. Spend some time with my boy Aaron, and totally not OC Shiuren. Okay, okay. I would say that Lucas art looks great. If this is drawn by Lucas, it still looks better than my goddamn DeviantArt depictions. And don't lecture me that DeviantArt is a shitty site to start on. Yeah, I know. I kind of got it. I only joined DeviantArt because I was inspired by Kitty0706. Then I see, like, all this art is a really cringy art. And kind of rethinking my opinion. But then again, nobody notices my content. Nobody is going to be sent here by YouTube or DeviantArt or Twitch. There's no promotion. All right. So your boy Azazel and totally not Trap JPEG as Modius, who I swear I keep on getting my demon names confused. Whenever I think of the name Asmodeus, I trip over myself. And I think of Astaroth. The blue-skinned demon chick from some Japanese named game, which is hard to pronounce. I sound like one of those dudes that complains about whatever the demonic power is in Shin Megami Tensei Nocturne. Kagatsuhi? Yes, dipshit. It is Kagatsuhi. let's see. I don't think I even need to bother with that there. Yeah, Simon becomes a shop owner. The Demon Kings, they're trying to blend in with the local city inhabitants after the city was attacked. Azazel turns himself into a dude named Scott when Five Nights at Freddy's Pizzeria is right around the corner. I find that really ironic, to be to be honest. It's kind of sad. Five Nights at Freddy's took away a lot of the popularity of Creepypasta Land. And here comes my boy Lucas implementing Five Nights at Freddy's Pizzeria with a dude calling himself Scott. Right around the corner is one of the two last secrets in the game. It's going to be a room with Lucas Boato himself. Once again, fucking portraying himself as a god. Seriously, mate. I don't mean to sound like I'm being a dick, saying that you have a god complex or something. But in all of his games, he has multiple characters called either Lucas or like in some incarnation of a deity. Here's Lucas Boato saying, yeah, if you find these 5 secret switches in the game, I'll join your party, okay? No, he won't. The nodes or switches that he's talking about in this conversation aren't actually in the game at all. And also, data for the playable character Lucas Boato isn't even in the game. Don't worry, my boy, Lucas. Sing fucking better than me. Yeah, this, by the way, if anybody's wondering, is the damn card that I passed up in my previous playthrough like a dummy. Oof. Yeah, here... Big Boy Ben, incidentally knowing exactly where the main party is, and being at the same exact pizzeria that they're trying to investigate. The last secret in the game, I will say, I don't want to completely spoil it, but it feels like you are fighting all 5 of the main Velvet Room residents from Persona 3 to 5 in individual fights. It is incredibly difficult, and because the only healer in the game is not even... Like, she's in the files, Sally, but you can't recruit her unless you do what I do, and I put the entire freaking party in a sack. Spoiler. But fighting this boss without a healer, which is incredibly difficult, even at level 99, by the way, it defeats the purpose. Because if you have the items that this character will give you, there is no goddamn reason in the world that you shouldn't be able to just fucking one-hit destroy Freddy Fazbear, alright? Alright, so this is gonna be where, a lot of people have trouble, alright? Freddie Benson himself in the creepy fucking murder dungeon underneath Freddy Fazbear's Pizzeria. Imagine this being canon. Imagine, like, Freddy Fazbear's Pizzeria as a creepy fucking murder dungeon in the lower level. Dear God, the lawsuit on that. Oh, here it comes. Okay, yeah. So, everybody, we're gonna have a another possible. Oh man. Epilepsy warning on our hands. Like, at this point, I pretty much have the fight in the fucking bag. That's also another thing that's funny. Using the ice move, it's kind of satisfying to use a move after fire, because you think ice will do more damage because you leveled up and got it. Fire still does more damage, ironically, than ice. So this is the end of the game, which is what I would say if I didn't already know what the hell was coming. Oh yeah, guys, by the way, epilepsy warning. Flashing red screen. Okay, there we go. So for anybody just you can skip this whole grinding thing. I'm only doing this to show off the skills that are obtained that are untranslated. Alright, so let's see. Everybody's gonna need like 3 more levels before new shit starts getting implemented. So it might be a bit. Sorry, guys. I love how Woolbeat has the worst stats in the game, to the point that he cannot hit shit, okay? And whatever he does, it's like 1 point of damage. like the whole argument that I had with the healing problem. If you were to ever play the fan-made continuation, which I would advise, but I also want people who are going to play it to be wary of bullshit. Like, I know there's a whole segment where it's like Metal Gear. Snake, I found it. Metal rear. It's this whole segment where, like, there's a line being projected on the screen. And you have to avoid being watched or being, like, seen in these stealth segments. And that's not the worst case scenario, because I didn't get caught at all, despite being the most retarded person on the planet. I still somehow managed to bypass all those segments without being caught. But the thing that did catch me off guard were a lot of segments like the self-destruct timer, where you had to run to the top of, like, this castle place. But the problem was, a lot of the fights during that self-destruct sequence, you have to bum rush the whole thing. And there are a ton of retarded NPCs that will run faster than you and try to battle you while the self-destruct counter is still going. And, of course, you can run, but it doesn't despawn the enemies. Instead, what it does is it pushes them back. But if they get pushed back into another enemy, or if they get pushed back into a wall, the entire game will soft lock. And there is one specific segment where it took me, I want to say half an hour, with like 2 people in this boring-ass chat. They were genuinely interested in my playthrough, which blew my fucking mind. 2 people watching the stream. There's a segment where you have to walk across tiles that will fall and instantly kill you. And you have to tread across these tiles in a specific order, like 5 times. There's 4 orbs, and you have to keep on navigating back and forth. Hang on. Alright. Yep, there we go. Let me empty something real quick. There we go. Sorry, guys. I don't remember it being this slow leveling up last time. I think I'm good. I leveled up enough to get at least Ben to have some good stats. I'm gonna show off the remaining party members and beat up Luca, who is the last secret of the game. This right here is not in the game. Clicking on a sack of potatoes doesn't give you every single character in the game, unfortunately. So, hang on. So, we have Sally, Lost Soul, fucking Pinkie Pie, of course. We have the protagonist and the shadow characters. And, this fight is dramatically downscaled. I set their HP to 1. Because it would take way longer than necessary. So we have Edgy Luca. Who is apparently as powerful as God from the MV edition, alright? She's always going on about being able to destroy whole universes in the blink of an eye. Here we go. Look at all these. I wish they went more into... Again, damn it. Lucas Boato went more in depth into characters, even like Luca here. The story neglecting to tell me that I'm fighting a stairwell that broke out of its its fucking cell. Aside from that, this is what I mean. I want to know more about Luca, who can apparently transform into fucking Mega Man X Sigma. Alright. So we're gonna finish up fighting, apparently, Ilias from fucking Monster Girl Quest. Oh boy. Look at all this untranslation. Yes. I love how the characters that aren't even in the game have more abilities than the characters that are. So yeah, Luca's gonna act like God does in MV edition, and say, "Oh well, you only defeated my 0.1% of power. Let me give me all of these 3 amazing items that hold no weight because it's the end of the game and you can't use them on anything other than Klaus." Okay, so that was the entire game, guys. I genuinely hope that this was somewhat enlightening, somewhat helpful, somewhat entertaining. I hope that I helped somebody through this game that can be a total nightmare for those unfortunate who haven't seen stuff like the demo for the game. Thanks guys for watching. Love all of you. Thanks for stopping by.